Hey guys, it's ChipInAction. I'm back with another video. Right now we're in very West Texas. No, I'm just kidding. We're in New Mexico. So right here is the big open plain, I guess. And it's the beginning of our ski trip. Right now we're at Carlsbad Caverns. So pretty nice cavern. I haven't ever been in there. So if we're allowed, I'll bring the camera in there and I'll take videos or pictures and I'll put them up. Right now, we're taking the hiking trail in the Carlsbad Caverns. I'm not too sure how long it is, but the cavern should be pretty neat. It's like really widely known, and we were recommended by several people. Carlsbad Caverns was found by a 16-year-old boy. He actually worked on a ranch in the very early 1900s, and he went in there. He saw a bunch of bats fly out, like just thousands and thousands of bats fly out. So we thought that there must have been like a pretty big hole for the bats to be in. So he went in there and explored around. Nobody in there. It's more desolate than it is now, and it's pretty desolate. That was about 100 years ago. And he went in there. It was black. Black is just solid black, dark, with a kerosene lantern. No sidewalks. No nothing. Just that guy had a lot of guts. The entrance of the cave. It's just a big hole in the ground. I mean, it's giant. It's massive. If you can see some people right there, that puts it in proportion. But it's massive. It's just big. We descend further into the pits of Tardis, or wherever that thing is in Greek mythology. It also kind of looks like the doorway to hell or something. At the very entrance of the cave, like right up there. That's the opening right there. And it smells like bat guano, so it's not, there's not really a big smell, but you can definitely smell it. And it's just massive. It's just really big. If you can get it into proportion, there's people right down there. I couldn't take any good videos inside the cave because it was too dark. I took a few, but they didn't turn out well. It's massive. I mean, like, I don't know if you've heard me say it, but it's just massive. Look at this echo. Look at that. It just echoes all around the walls of the cave. Look at all the stalagmites.
Tights?
Mites? Yeah, I don't really know. Just guessing. But it's massive. Okay. You are journeying from light into dark, descending into a sunless world where the weather is changeless and time seems frozen. This is the middle ground between light and dark, the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone is the upper part of the cave where there is still enough natural light to see. Without artificial lighting, the deep cavern beyond this point would be totally dark. Green algae grows along rocks here, but few other plants can survive in the dim light. Snakes, mice, raccoons, and ringtails sometimes seek shelter here. Weather on the surface changes according to the time of day and seasons, but as you descend deeper into the cave, conditions stabilize. The temperature of air and the surrounding rock here remains at about 56 degrees Fahrenheit, with a relative humidity of about 90%. Changes in temperature and barometric pressure on the surface generate air currents in the cave. The visitors standing at this point often feel a breeze, especially in winter. Imagine the tremendous rumble when iceberg rock broke loose from the cavern wall here and fell to the floor below. Iceberg rock and other breakdown blocks fell from the walls and ceiling after the acidic water that formed the cavern drained away. Only the tip of the iceberg rock is visible from here. Farther down the trail, you will walk around the base of this 200,000-ton giant. Carlsbad Cavern became a national attraction in the 1920s. In the early days, however, there were no elevators or paved trails. The lighting was primitive. Early visitors exited the cave the same way they came in, on foot. There were hundreds of steps to climb, like the ones to your left, which are maintained for official use. A complete guided tour in the 1920s took 5 hours. Today, with elevators, modern flights, lifts, and self-guided trails, you can see more of the cave in half the time. We are now in the big room, the largest known natural limestone chamber in the Western Hemisphere. Floor space in the big room is estimated at more than 600,000 square feet, an area comparable to 14 football fields. In the big room, you can view dramatic stalactites, stalagmites, columns, and other speciosotherms from a variety of angles. 250 million years ago, marine plants and animals built a limestone reef along the edge of an inland sea. 60 million years ago, hydrogen sulfide gas from deep oil and gas deposits and water formed sulfide acid which dissolved cavities within the limestone. 3 million years ago, as more limestone dissolved, cavities enlarged, water slowly drained from the cavern, roof sections collapsed. Recent, stalactites, stalagmites, and other cave decorations formed as limestone laden groundwater dripped into the air-filled cavern. We just finished our tour of the Carlsbad Caverns. Thanks for watching. Please